Conversation is far more personal. Clarksdale, known as the birthplace of the blues, is central to American music history. It's where the soulful wail of the Delta harmonica first echoed from cotton fields to global stages. But in Sinners, which has grossed over $330 million worldwide, this iconic city is never once named, and for many residents, that's a problem. Deke Harp, a renowned harmonica builder and owner of Deke's Mississippi Saxophones and Blues Emporium, reminds us of Clarksdale's raw legacy.
This is where the blues began. This is where it didn't start with a band or anything. It was out in the fields. They were doing hollers, and they had the fife and drums, and that's what brought the spirits up, in the people that were working in the fields, and that's where the blues came from.
For entrepreneur and lifelong Clarksdale native Dave Houston, the issue goes deeper than artistic credit. It's about visibility and investment.
We basically want people from Clarksdale. But first, because that's one thing that we've been selling. We want Clarksdale here to come back home, come back to represent your city, come back, and finally we start to see our city making a change for the betterment. Because we want to see growth, we want to see people come in and invest. And if we showing the world that we can pack a civic auditorium that's not a movie theater with 1,400 people, I think that we deserve a movie theater. We knew about Robert Johnson selling his soul to Crossroads, which you probably going to see down there. So we known all over for the Crossroads, and when you see those scenes, and we know what's going on, but it's time for the world to know that that culture came right here, was birthed right here in Clarksdale.
Driven by that passion, Houston and activist Tyler Yarbrough rallied more than 6,000 signatures in an open letter to director Ryan Coogler and star Michael B. Jordan. The result? A symbolic victory. Sinners will now screen for free at Clarksdale's Civic Auditorium from May 29th through May 31st. But for local historian and tour guide Brenda Luckett, the erasure of Clarksdale's name still stings. To use a likeness and not even come here? That didn't sit well with me, she says.
I have not seen the movie. I will see it with everybody else tomorrow. But to use our likeness, not even come and videotape and use the real stuff, but to use a likeness of Clarksdale and not acknowledge Clarksdale, that didn't sit well with me. So that is why that was basically the reason for the petition, and for us wanting them to come and see. Now, what they highlighted was, well, I mean, you've used Clarksdale and we don't even have a movie theater, but you would have known that had you come to Clarksdale.
Luckett, who leads tours at the Delta Blues Museum, sees the film's spiritual conflict, God versus the devil, as echoing Clarksdale's own cultural tensions.
I think the conflict is that, church people, especially back in, when the blues really got popular, church people were offended by it because they said that was music of the devil. So therein is God against the devil kind of thing. Yeah. So, and I'm told that's kind of the root of the movie, right?
Church folk used to say the blues was devil's music. That's the root of the conflict, right? As Sinners plays to sold-out crowds in makeshift venues, Clarksdale is once again calling on the world to look deeper, not just at the myths and music born here, but at the people fighting to reclaim their city's story.